Ciao guys, come state? How are you doing? And welcome to Learn Italian with Amina. So today I created some slides for beginner slash intermediate level learners because I wanted to, film something that was useful also for intermediate and those people who started to create sentences in Italian and they are struggling with that. So I created a situation, a theme, let's say, in una cafeteria. So let's see what are the useful expressions in a cafeteria, okay? The context is cafeteria, so how you order a coffee and whatever you want. The first slide, let's see. I created on the right side some vocabulary terminologies that may help you if you don't know yet. I just wrote it. And on the other side, a small dialogue between cliente and barista. If you don't know what's cliente means customer, client. You can easily remember with the client word in English. So, barista means barman. And then later on we have also a dialogue between the client and cassiere or cassiera. It depends if you are a girl or if you are a boy. So cassiere means cashier. So let's see the situation when you order a coffee and when you go to the cash point, cassa, to pay for it. Ok, il cliente dice, client says, buongiorno, vorrei un caffè macchiato, grazie, or per favore. So, buongiorno, so this used for, you enter in a bar, because note, I wrote down a note, sorry, I forgot. In Italy, as you can see here, in Italy, very often cafeteria is referred to as bar. So, bar is the bar, the English word we adopted in our language, bar. In Italian is barra, okay, bar. Is where you go, to order coffee or whatever you want, and you stand up to have breakfast over there in front of the barista, okay? So, having said that, client goes, okay, to the barman and he will say, buongiorno, vorrei un caffè macchiato, per favore, or grazie. It's a very polite way, of course, because it depends if you know the barista or not. If you don't know him, it's very, it's a good manner to express these things in a polite way. Vorrei un caffè macchiato. I would like a caffè macchiato. Macchiato, I guess, in English you can also find this word macchiato, or simply latte. Or you can say café au lait, okay, because this is a French word. Caffè macchiato. Barista will reply that buongiorno, sì, ora glielo faccio subito. Let's analyze this small sentence. Sì, yes. Ora, now, right now, ora. Glielo faccio subito. Glielo faccio subito is an expression that means I'll make it for you, I'll make the coffee for you right away. I mean, soon, as soon as possible. Subito. Glielo faccio subito. I'll make it for you. Okay? Barista also will adapt more information, like a question. Vuole anche un cornetto o qualcos'altro da mangiare? Vuole anche un cornetto? Would you also like to have a croissant? Cornetto, because croissant is a French word taken into Italian language as well. O qualcos'altro da mangiare, or anything else to eat, or something else to eat, because qualcos'altro means something else. As you can see on the right side, the vocabulary list, okay? The client will reply, sì. Vorrei anche un cornetto con la cioccolata, per favore. Sì, yes, I would like, vorrei, anche, also, un cornetto con la cioccolata. Well, cornetto con la cioccolata is when you find a croissant filled up with chocolate cream, or it can be filled, with jam or anything inside. Per favore, please. excuse me, or I'm sorry. È possibile avere anche un bicchiere d'acqua? This is very a polite way to ask for a glass of water. So, un bicchiere d'acqua, a glass of water. È possibile? Is it possible to avere anche, also, a glass of water? La ringrazio, thank you. Now, when the client goes to the cash point, alla cassa, il cliente dice: buongiorno, allora ho preso un caffè macchiato e un cornetto alla cioccolata, or con la cioccolata. It depends if you are, like, in some bars you can find the same person also, like being a barista or a cassiere. But in Italy, in most of the cafeterias, we find different people working. For example, if barista, like, makes coffee, and il cassiere, takes your money. So, il cliente dice: buongiorno, allora ho preso un caffè macchiato, un cornetto alla cioccolata. It's like he repeats the things that he ordered. Ok. Ho preso, let's analyze later on this expression. Ho preso un caffè, non io ho un caffè, come in inglese, ok? Like in English we say. The cashier is said cassiere, ok? Cassiere replies: perfetto, perfect. Sono €1,80. €1,80, ok? This is the typical price for a breakfast, for a coffee plus a croissant. Il cliente replies: ecco a lei, arrivederci. Ok, before saying goodbye, he will say, or she will say, ecco a lei. Ecco a lei is when, the client gives the money to the cashier. Ecco a lei, like, here you are, it's like, here you are. Ecco a lei. Cashier, of course, says thank you, grazie e arrivederci. Now, in the next slide I created some useful expressions. If I missed out something, just comment down below if you have any doubts, or if you want to add up more words that you don't know about this field. Prendere un caffè, prendere un caffè means literally I take a coffee, or I take a cup of tea. So it's not like in English I'll have a coffee, ok? So I take a coffee. Io prendo un caffè macchiato, as you can see from the example. Prendo un caffè, prendo un tè, ok? Again, the same expression polite of before. Se è possibile, if it is possible. Se è possibile, if possible. Può aggiungere un po' di latte nel caffè? Può aggiungere, to add, ok? To add up a little bit, a small amount of milk in my coffee. Un po' di latte nel caffè, or nel mio caffè. Another expression, vuoi un caffè? Vuoi un caffè is when, you are between friends and your friend is asking you if you want a coffee. Vuoi un caffè? Would you like a coffee? And the same person will say, cosa posso offrirti? What can I offer you? Okay, cosa posso offrirti? A typical expression when someone is treating you, he or she will say, offro io. Offro io. It's like, my treat, it's my treat, you don't have to pay for that, I will pay for you, okay? So in Italian bars this is a common expression, offro io. So guys, that is for today. In case you have some doubts, I told you so many times, just comment down below please and thumb up this video, because I really need your support, guys. I will make other videos depending on your requests. So guys, ciao ciao for the meantime, and I will see you soon with the next video. Ciao and subscribe!